Hey everybody, what's up? Mike Lowe here. We're in NBA 2K25. I have just released my slider set. It has already received one update. That was just to kind of keep it in line with my own. You can see there at the very top, version 1.01. There are details at simsportsgaming.com. If you go there, it'll work on mobile. Click on sliders, click on NBA 2K25, and then that will take you to exactly what I'm using. Obviously, there's a lot more to it than just a slider set, so you can kind of give that a read. Look at some of the other settings. Definitely keeping in mind that I'm not the world's best NBA 2K player. However, we're really kind of at a base of like superstars. So it's working out really, really well. You're going to definitely see scoring in this. You're going to see absolutely punished for bad defense. As the Pistons, we see a lot of that, and that's the team I'm using here. And so we're going to go through and I just wanted to, just call out that they've been released, and then also jump in and continue to just play some gameplay with my 0-3 Pistons, who, again, you can see we have struggled. We're not the lowest scoring team in the NBA, so that's good news through 3 games. Really, what I really like to see is like we're not leading or in last in any categories outside of, I think, like turnovers, and so that's something I've even put in. I think when I tweeted it out or X'd it out, I don't even know what the verb is for X, but I sent that out saying like that the area I'm still kind of working on is trying to get turnovers without sacrificing like number of possessions in a game, that kind of thing. Fouls could be kicked up maybe a little bit. I'm still kind of feeling that out, just kind of knowing that like I'm probably not driving as much as I could, and so just kind of getting a feel for that. But really overall, I mean, through 3 games, I'm pretty happy with how things are looking. As far as like team stats, I mean, there's really nothing here. Again, keeping in mind we're the Pistons. They had the worst record, I believe, in the NBA last year. You can see here we are not the lowest scoring. One of the things I've found really hard to contend with in other slider sets I've seen are like field goal attempts. And so like usually you're way at the bottom. I know I'm blocking part of that, but I'm not at the bottom for field goal attempts. And so that's really, really cool. Nor am I at the bottom for 3-point attempts. And so if we look at our opponents, it's kind of a similar thing here. I mean, opponent field goal attempts, we are not at the top nor the bottom. 3-point attempts, okay, no team is shooting more threes. And again, that's coming down to my perimeter defense is atrociously bad. So we are the worst, at least giving up. We are probably allowing the most too. Yeah. So, I mean, the percentage will be through the roof, but still not the worst in the league. And so our perimeter defense is just not good. This is not, I really like the Pistons team. Don't get me wrong, but like they're just still, let's say they're developing still, right? I want to get the chat open here just in case there's questions that come in. But yeah, gosh, streaming's been hard. Work's been busy, but in really, really good ways. And so just wanting to, it's kind of just like a goal this week for me to get back in and just start doing some streaming and just kind of, seeing how everyone's doing, checking in. Things are good here. Sim Sports Gaming is just, we're just having a ton of fun. Our EA college football dynasty is just 32 strong still, approaching the playoffs soon, or I guess you could say like the postseason. We're kind of like approaching conference games and rivalry week. That is going super strong as well. And so, yeah, it's just been really, really cool. Super fun to see. And so, yeah, I have the chat up now, so I'll keep an eye on that there. But yeah, it's the weekend, guys. I'm super excited. My Tigers, of course, had an awesome playoff run. No, I'm not sad. No, I'm not bummed. That was just all like house money that the Tigers were playing with. So just, oh man, it was so freaking cool. Super, super excited to see it. Yeah, so steals per game, again, kicking that up a little bit. We probably have some window where we could do that with, like, again, like sacrificing a few possessions for more steals, because you got to think about it. That is a trade-off. The more steals and turnovers you have, the less possessions. And it's not like a huge amount. It's not like even a 1-to-1. But like if you think about it, if you had a game that was just turnovers back and forth, right, you're not actually getting field goal attempts. And so when you extrapolate that out, of course, having more turnovers is going to bring that down a lot. But again, it's not even like really a 1-for-1. But I'm really impressed. Like, first off, I have to give huge credit. You're going to see in the slider set, it's not like there's not a whole lot to change. I've said for years, Mike Wang, I think, is the best like gameplay realism developer for someone who kind of works on those elements that are connected to sliders. I don't know every single person who works on every single game, obviously, but Mike is terrific. His work has been awesome. I've had the pleasure of meeting him and chatting with him about the game, and he just really gets it. I even love the new shooting. I know it's a change for some people, but I've actually found it to be really fun. It's really satisfying. And this year you're going to see in my sliders and my settings, I have a lot more of the visuals turned on. That's just me kind of getting used to it. I still like visuals off too, but I'm actually enjoying the visuals. Like I know it's a little bit like, ooh, there's like green stuff flashing, and I don't know. I don't really mind it. It's kind of interesting for that. So it's interesting that I don't mind it, I should say. As far as gameplay goes, and again, ask questions as we go. We're going to jump into some gameplay, but as far as questions, yeah, I'll keep an eye on the chat. So we're 0-3. We're facing a Miami team. They are healthy, but they're not like. First off, they're not. I mean, they're a deep team. Like they have like 8 or 9 deep, but then like it absolutely falls off a cliff. Or I guess it doesn't. I just saw that this guy, Pele Larson, is that how you say his name? Pele Larson. But anyway, so they have some other guys, but really only expecting to see, these 9. But as far as like, they're not like a super good defensive team. I mean, Bam's really good. Butler's a really good defender. So I think, maybe we can get some stuff going. We've played some really tough teams. Pacers are good. I mean, oh my gosh, the Celtics, high scoring team in the league, beat us by 40, just about. So, yeah, it was pretty rough. And so it's been a little bit rough going. I guess the bright spot, the one at least bright spot by far, is going to be okay, yes, I want to leave. Is Cade Cunningham. He has been like really good for us. I mean, he's gotten a ton of utilization. He's playing 40 minutes a game, averaging 31, averaging 9 assists. He has been kind of like the one-man wrecking crew. Jalen Duren almost doubling or averaging a double-double. He's getting a lot of rebounds because we miss a lot of shots, so some of these are inflated. Probably biggest disappointment so far has been Tobias Harris. And where does he even go? Yeah, here he is at the very top. So he's getting a ton of minutes, second most minutes on the team, 11.7 rebounds. It's not terrible, but like his field goal percentage, I just can't shoot with this guy. And like we're missing a lot of shots down low. Like Asar Thompson, just like underneath the basket, just makes a nice move and just like it just rims out. I mean, that's happening all the time with me. I mean, we just have some guys that are just abysmal. And let's be honest, it's me. It is my fault here. That's what's going on. So, but we're getting better. The game is so fun. Like I'm totally enjoying the gameplay. I'm really excited for the NBA season to start. I will watch the Pistons even though they're bad. For me, living in Southern California now and living away from the Midwest this time of year, like I miss the fall, I start to miss winter. It's like watching the Pistons and Red Wings is like, it's like soothing. It kind of makes me feel, and it's dark here obviously with the time change coming up. And so anyway, I'm really excited for the NBA season. So Moran Productions is here. What's up? He says, do your sliders work with real player percentage? I try to use meter, but I suck. Yeah, I'm the same way. It should. It really should, because like all of this stuff works it. And so you'll see one of the settings that I have, and sorry, it's hard to see all the menus with my camera, but for gameplay, so I have this set to, what's it called? The new, or sorry, it's not there. Their setting menus are still a little bit confusing. Is it under controller settings? Yeah. So I use the low risk reward. That might change. That seems to be the most like kind of sim-like. Of course, real player percentage is the most sim-like, but like it's a video game. I still like. Trust me, I'm all about that. Like you guys know me, I'm all about realism, sim, all that stuff. But like I also like want to play the game. Like if I just wanted everything to be player percentage, like I would just put the controller down and like do coach mode or like just watch the games, which is fun. I've done that. That's actually a cool way to play it, but like I'm enjoying playing the game and I just think it's a really, really good game. So yeah, super good question. I think it will work. You're going to see, I mean, if you're really good at this game, it's going to be easy for you to score most likely. I mean, the computer is putting up points on me like none other, but I'm okay with that. So I think my camera might be okay down here. We'll keep it on and see how it goes. All right, so, obviously matchup-wise, Cade's going to have a nice matchup if he's one-on-one on Richardson. Tyler Hero is not a great defender. Not that Ivy's like some kind of lights-out offensive player, but if you can get around some picks and that kind of thing, might be able to get some open jump shots. Cade can really score from anywhere. If he has even an open three, he can sink it. Jaden Ivey is kind of a jump shooter who can also score down low a little bit. Asar Thompson's pretty much just scoring down low. Really athletic player though. Tobias Harris should be able to score a lot more. He's kind of like a guy I let shoot from like 3-point side, like on the right. That seems to be more of his comfort zone. His ISO stuff's been really, really tough with me. He's just really getting shut down. And Jalen Duren's just awesome. Just grabbing rebounds, putting balls back. He's been really, really fun. So, but matched up against Bam, I don't think that's going to be a really good thing to watch. It's going to be curious to see who the AI puts Jimmy Butler on. So we'll have to kind of watch. They definitely have some guys who can score, some guys who can shoot threes, and that's been our Achilles heel, as we've discussed there. So
on the floor for the visiting Detroit Pistons,
Morant says, yeah, he understands, also likes meter, just usually shoots 20%. You won't with these, I promise. Try it, and especially with the settings that are on simsportsgaming.com. So yeah, check that out. This is really loud through
at the other forward position, Tobias Harris.
I still can't believe people knock this game. Like, I can't believe this game doesn't just run away with Game of the Year. Like, the introductions, I love that they have the real announcers. Like, as a Pistons fan, hearing John Mason
at the other guard
at Little Caesars Arena, it's just so freaking cool. I love it.
The head coach of the visiting team is J.B.
Bickerstaff, first year with the Pistons. Oh, what a just sad year for the Pistons. Tell you what, it's fun having a 6'7" point guard, though. It's like watching these intros in the other buildings. And the retired jerseys, like, there's just like little things that people just I understand it's not a perfect game, but like, come on, guys. Hey, check that out. Tim Hardaway up in the rafters. His son playing for the Pistons in this game. Nikola Jovic. Hey guys, I gotta pause for a second.
It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night.
Okay, I am back. Sorry about that. Dog was just going a little crazy there.
Thank you for joining us.
All right, so we missed some of the intro. That's okay.
Alongside Greg Anthony, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter.
I love as you get deeper into a season, starts talking about your actual franchise, which all sports games do, but I feel like this one still does the best job.
Of the NBA, no one better than Shams Charania. Shams, it is so great to have you courtside with us.
Well, Kevin, thank you so much.
Crazy
Talking
dog.
Basketball is what I and
All
honestly,
amped up
we
on
were
steroids.
born to do,
She has
so
cancer.
let's
She's
do it.
fighting cancer, guys, but her steroids make her a little nutty, so she's out there just barking at leaves.
And here's the upcoming
She's chilling by us
schedule for
now.
the
She's
Heat.
here. She's a big
On
Pistons
Wednesday,
fan, super
they'll
excited.
take on Karl Anthony Towns and the New York Knicks. And then on Saturday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Washington Wizards.
And that game against Sacramento, it's one that I'm curious about. It'll be the sixth contest.
Doesn't sound like they're going to talk about much here.
And a game
Let's
that
jump
should
in.
have a lot of great
Do I
matchups.
play every game, or like what's your ratio?
And
Yeah,
now the opening lineup
I kind of
for
do.
Detroit. Inside for him, it's Harris and Duren.
I get kind of
The
ripping
backcourt
through it, but I
will
just,
be Cunningham
to me,
and
it's like
Ivey.
reading a book.
It's
I don't know if you guys are
Thompson
big
into the free
readers,
slot.
but like,
And for Miami.
when you get
In the
rolling and
post,
you get,
it's
20
Jovic
games in or
and
something, like,
Adebayo.
it's just hard
Hero
to sim.
in
Like, it's
shooting
just
guard. With
fun.
Butler at small forward. And it's Richardson in at the one. Well, we know it's been tough to win
why are
in
we double
Detroit
teaming
for the
right now?
Pistons. They've changed coaches again. Just
You guys
two
ever notice, like, off the
playoff
tip, there's always
appearances,
just
Shams, in the
bizarre
last
defense for
15
like the
years
first 5
for
seconds.
this very proud and historic franchise. But
go.
there is, I feel, as you look at that franchise, hope. Do you see it as well?
No question, and it really starts with Cade Cunningham. I'm told the Pistons organization has all the confidence in the world in Cunningham. First pick in the draft in 2021. He averaged 23 points, 8 assists per game.
All right, I moved the camera. I can't see the score. Let's see.
Six point.
Okay, that's not going to work either. Trying to find the best place for the camera. Let's see.
Guard. Cunningham is someone the Pistons brass is very confident can be a franchise player, and he is their cornerstone moving forward.
He is a good starting point, I would agree.
Oh, that's bad switch by me. And there you go.
Trifecta.
So that's our defense. It's usually me with a bad switch, wide open three.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
The shot by Ivy, no good.
So, I mean, that's not a wide open shot, but like,
And just over a minute played here in the start of the
at a
game.
good angle.
Richardson
It's so
the
tough
pass
to run through
Butler.
picks in this game sometimes. Like, you have to really anticipate. It's like this,
Now
just
Hero,
kind of go the long
a
way.
three. Duran pulls it in.
Finally got some defense
And if they
going.
know
This
what's
is
good
terrible
for
out of
them,
that pass.
that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the
Okay, let's try this
three-point
again.
lane. And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. It can't
The
settle
ISO
for
game,
bad
they love
shots.
calling it. I want to go against
Now
Butler.
here is
That's
Harris.
crazy.
Shot clock at 6. Duran sets the screen for Cunningham. Basket good.
Well, the physicality of the NBA takes some getting used to, but Cunningham is able to make those tough finishes.
Hero finds Adebayo. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
What's there? There's a lot of talk in
Once he got to
Pistons
the 10,
land
I
about
think he was
Asar Thompson might
surprised
not
to
be
find
playing
himself
anymore.
that
Like,
wide open.
Once he
kind of
gets
stemming
in
back to
deep
last
on
year.
the
Like, I forget,
defense,
was it a heart
no
condition or
way
something that
he's
Chris
missing a layup
Bosh
like
had?
that.
Like, apparently it's something similar. Or at least it's a rumor. Definitely not reporting that or anything. Hope that's not the case. I really like Asar Thompson, but I love dudes who can play defense and like just really, really, really like him. Probably not gonna win an NBA championship with Duran and Asar Thompson and Cunningham as your big three, but I don't know. I'll take it. I like him.
And
I
that
think
one
Duran's
falls, and that puts him up by
awesome
1
start
point.
and stuff
You
like that.
communicate so much with NBA GMs. You talk with owners. You talk with personnel people. Knowing what they do, what is an overlooked part of how they operate their day-to-day jobs with these NBA teams?
A few things for me, Kevin. It is the relationships with agents, with other teams. Are they trusted? Do they have the trust of others? That is of importance, certainly. And how well connected are they within the organization? How are they building their own front offices in their own buildings? But their thirst for information, their ability to use information to strategize, that is something that occurs every single day. Because if you know something is happening with a specific team, that could shape how you want to strategize your team moving forward.
Now, here's Richardson. Following the missed shot by Tobias Harris. Here's Hero. Down the scoring column with that bucket.
One thing that's driving me crazy about this game is this right here. It's a 3-minute timeout.
But he is also
I don't know if it's just a JB Bickerstaff sort of thing,
JB
but this game
Bickerstaff is called a
always
timeout.
calls a
He's gonna have
timeout
a discussion here on
around the
sideline.
3-minute mark of the first. Granted, I'm always losing, but it's like, Coach, we're good, man. Just give us a second.
Outstanding. Put up
Get in a
about
rhythm
19
here.
points a game. 10 rebounds
Check in the
and
chat.
4
I'm
assists.
distracted.
But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
Yeah, his true impact on the defensive end cannot be measured by stats.
Not the handoff we
Now
want.
here's Thompson.
Try to
Duran the pass to Thompson. And he gets the bucket.
Gotta do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having.
If he can get inside, he's athletic enough to have a decent shot.
Kicks it out to Hero. And a miss there on the triple.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Ivy with it. Now defended by Adebayo.
An absolute juggernaut.
Love to get him and Butler. Adebayo and Butler get those guys into
about to be compromised.
First trip to the line for him here. And he can't get the first one. And with the new broadcasting deals, NBA salaries figuring Shams to skyrocket.
And we're not even just talking about the players, Kevin. It's the coaches. It's the front office executives. Everyone is seeing some massive, massive paydays. Every single year, we're seeing the biggest contract in league history, and it's only going to get bigger and bigger in years to come.
Are you surprised at the size of some of these coaching deals? I mean, the numbers are amazing to me.
Coaching, front office deals, it's getting higher and higher. And once Monty Williams signed the deal he did in 2023, that only elevated the market for coaches, and front office executives also are getting big paydays.
Yeah, just a flick of a wrist. Tyler Hero with the scorer's mindset.
Cunningham passes to Ivy. Thompson kicks to Ivy. The Pistons working the ball around now. Harris setting the pick for Cunningham. Over Richardson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, this guy's so clever and
13 foul.
Cunningham
we're
with
getting
a
fouls.
world-class fake.
It's his first trip to the line.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. That one misses.
Well, the pressure on Cunningham when he came into the league was immense. He's gone through adversity, but he's never stopped working to improve.
Now, Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Jaquez outside. There's Hero with the three. Detroit with the rebound. Duran's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now, here's Cunningham. 33 points last game. Thompson outside. And here's Harris from the arc. It's Adebayo with the rebound. For Miami, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Took him no time at all on that one.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
And J.B. Bickerstaff is called a timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. It's time now to look at the NBA's toughest defensive teams from a season ago. The Heat third.
I mean, they held opponents to so few points that it allowed them to win games even when their offense wasn't clicking.
And the influx of international players continues to just fill these rosters in the NBA. And Shams, it has truly become a global league.
It's truly a beautiful thing, right, Kevin? We want sports to bring people together, to really galvanize communities, no matter your ethnicity, no matter your gender, anything. And now I really feel we're breaking down a lot of barriers in the world.
I think 3 of the top, 5, 6 players, we got Doncic. We've got Porzingis, of course, who was such a nice player, but Antetokounmpo and Jokic. I mean, the names go on and on of key contributors to winning teams.
You have to make a case that the world team against the U.S. team, if they were ever stacked against each other, that would be a heck of a game.
Well, you and I would pay for the ticket, wouldn't we? I would pay to watch that.
I'm willing and able to pay immediately, Kevin. Sign me up. When are we going?
I hope soon. Hero, no good.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Here's Durant. And it's Miami with the rebound.
Missing so much under the basket.
Defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
Well,
just trying to get up and
facing a team that's
either dunk it or just drop
energy. You have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
And here is Harris. After Josh Richardson was able to get the triple, drills the three-pointer.
And that last shot just bothered Harris. He was compelled to go back at him.
Outside, Hero. Stolen by Thompson. Oh, and here we go. Cunningham heading to the hoop. Ivy with the bucket.
And that's such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
Miami's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Pass to Adebayo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, Adebayo never shies away from contact. He's so aggressive and forces the defense's hand.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Miami.
Well, yeah, early on, the mid-range jumpers have been an important part of their attack. They're going old school.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for the Heat. Rozier comes in for Josh Richardson. Back to Cunningham. Duran with a screen on Rozier. Cunningham passes to Duran. Harris outside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Hey, Shams, you're always on the pulse of those league-changing trades. We certainly saw some impactful ones last season.
Across the board, the Pacers, the Mavericks, they made deep runs, and they did so on the back of some big trade deadline moves. Those are transformations that excite all of us to witness. Even New York getting OG Anunoby at the trade deadline. This is a league that's built on capitalizing at the moment and striking when the iron's hot, and we saw multiple teams do that this last season.
That trade deadline was phenomenal for those teams you mentioned. Really impactful. Now, Cunningham. After Terry Rozier's three-pointer that didn't go.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Pass to Jovic. Adebayo with the ball. And Adebayo throws it down.
Well, that's on the defense there. You can't let Bam get prime-time positioning inside.
Robinson against Ivy. Duran up top. Cunningham on the wing. Rozier defending. 5 on the clock. Cunningham passes to Fontecchio. That 3 off the mark.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Hawkins. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Well, he is a gifted attacker. When Hawkins Jr. gets this kind of opening, you know what happens next.
Pass to Harris.
All the officials are all over that one.
The Pistons shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. He misses the free throw.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Love check in for Miami. Tyler Hero comes in for Robinson. Detroit also making some changes. Stewart's checked in for Jalen Duran. Asar Thompson comes in for Ivy. And Tim Hardaway Jr. subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Now Hero coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. And the basket by Rozier. Hey, Shams, I know you're connected throughout the NBA into a lot of front offices, but have you ever thought about maybe shifting gears a little bit and working for a team?
There is always intrigue into something like that, Kevin, but I've seen how tough the environment can be, and honestly, it is really much more fun to be talking to you on this side of the media world and the media equation of the NBA. But listen,
That's a shot. It's like his red zone.
And a lot of opportunities. I know you're looking, but thank you for your honesty in that. Now, Adebayo following Tobias Harris's three-point attempt. 1:52 left here in the opening quarter. Thompson passes to Hardaway. Back to Thompson. Stewart, a screen for Thompson. To the inside.
And Adebayo sends it back. That's great anticipation by Bam. He sees the game so well, doesn't he?
And it's Rozier missing.
Well, the analytics don't like it, but if the defense is giving it up, I like that shot selection despite the miss.
Fontecchio. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Rozier. Outside, Hero. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Hero's got his third basket of the night. Pistons trail by 9. Outside Hardaway. Harris against Love. Shoots a fader. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Rozier with a screen for Hero. Jacks up a 3. Loads it up for Adebayo. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Well, he can do that. Adebayo's an excellent athlete, even by NBA.
So what I like about these sliders is, I mean, a bad defensive team gets exposed.
Pass to Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Outside Hero. Beyond the arc. No good that time. Guys, Bam Adebayo getting it done for Miami. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Throughout the first quarter, they did a great job of just running the offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
Here are the 5 Detroit has to start the second quarter. Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Cade Cunningham. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Asar Thompson. And it's Reed in at the 5 roaming the paint. Shams, we know you grew up in Chicago. I'm assuming you grew up a Bulls fan. Who didn't? And you had to have a favorite player growing up with those terrific teams.
I was a big-time fan of hoops in general. Definitely someone for me was Kobe Bryant. That someone wasn't a Bulls fan. We almost got him one year, but that was someone I grew up watching. Kevin, did you have a favorite team or player growing up?
Well, I love Kobe. I called every season of LeBron and every season of Kobe Bryant. And Bryant actually did stuff for 2K. As you know, not too long ago, before his passing, he sat down for a couple hours. But I hate to rank them because Kobe, Jordan, and LeBron are all right there at the very, very top. Hard to beat Jordan, right?
Very hard to beat Jordan. Obviously, the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Kobe, for me, watching growing up, that was the closest thing that I had.
Took the opportunity when he saw it. Rozier's got 5.
Pretty reliable from outside. You got to get a hand up on Rozier from that area.
Cunningham kicks to Reed. On the wing, Hardaway. Back to Reed. And the dunk by Reed.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up the teammates.
Outside Hero. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 5 assists in the game.
And that's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world right now from the three-point line.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, the Heat are always a tough-minded bunch. Jimmy Butler says, I just think nobody cares on our team. Make or miss shots are going to be who we are because we're not worried about anybody else. So that's what I think it is. The I don't give a darn factor. I'm paraphrasing, Kevin. You get the picture.
I do, David. You are G-rated. Hey, thank you, D.A. Josh Richardson's checked in for Robinson.
First team foul.
Well, when you watch Jaquez, the first thing that jumps out is his footwork. He is so precise with each move.
Now here's Hardaway. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
I like that the announcer is very excited about Tim Hardaway Jr.
Rozier the pass to Hero. Love with the screen on Thompson. Cunningham against Rozier. Takes the three. And it's Reed pulling it down. Pistons trail by 11. On the latest CBA introducing the second apron, limiting Shams what teams above the cap can do. How does that new rule affect teams?
Decision makers tell me that they're very much keeping an eye on the second apron, not only of their team, but others. Teams that will have to shed salaries because of the second apron and the amount of big contracts we're going to see teams give to players. You're going to see it at the top, but that may dwindle in the middle of their roster. But we will see a more competitive league because of these new CBA changes and less of a chance of super teams, just more parity and dispersed talent.
Do you constantly read over some of these CBA agreements? I would assume that you do, to have a full understanding of terms like the apron, like we just talked about, and all the other things, the luxury tax, all the things that make deals possible.
It's one thing to have luxury tax, it's a whole other animal now to have the second apron. That, certainly for teams that are deep in the second apron, that limits their ability to go make major trades, to be able to sign players for more than the minimum. And we're seeing that happen to at least one or two teams around the league right now. So how will that impact things? But certainly, the CBA being 50, 60, 70 pages, that's something you pour through before every calendar year.
It's just fascinating. The shot by Thompson, no good.
I don't know why he's not dunking
that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Fires from deep. And the three ball is good.
They missed that too, they get a three. Like, it just happens too
Great
often.
outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Need your guys' tips.
Cunningham, a screen on Rozier. Hardaway dishes to Cunningham. And that'll be two free throws coming up. Officials on the call.
I think
with
it'd
the
be pretty straightforward.
That one on Jaquez.
Yeah, there you see Cunningham's willingness to take contact, to battle for his shot inside.
The Heat making a switch here. Adebayo's checked in. And a switch here also for Detroit. Simone Fontecchio. He's checked in for Thompson. So Rozier will bring it up for the Heat. Jaquez outside. Rozier with a screen on Stewart. Jaquez off target from three-point range. Pistons trail by 13. Cunningham kicks to Hardaway. Back to Cunningham. Over Richardson. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Heat on offense. They're on a 14-5 run here. Pass to Rozier. Back to Richardson. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 6 assists here tonight.
It's been great to see Rozier's growth as a passer over the course of his career.
Now, here's Cunningham. 5 points in the game. Out to the right wing. Here's Fontecchio. Detroit, no good that time either.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Everything just falling apart here.
Getting up. Impressive to see someone his size finish with authority.
Good.
Cunningham passes to Hardaway. Here's Stewart. Sinks the triple.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Richardson outside. Pass to Adebayo. Now Hero launches it. And it's Fontecchio with the rebound. Cunningham against Rozier. Cunningham kicks to Hardaway. Back to Cunningham. Over Rozier. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo.
It's missing everything.
Adebayo's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Pass to Rozier. There's the three. Nice. 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Hardaway against Hero. Cunningham passes to Hardaway. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. The Heat leading by 18. Pass to Rozier. Now Hawkins. Off target with his 3. On the wing, Hardaway. Richardson cover. And the basket is good.
He's known for his jump shot, but Hardaway isn't afraid to mix it up inside.
For Miami, they've gone 8 of 13 in the second quarter. Well above the 50% mark from the field. Richardson outside. Off target from outside.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
And here's Cunningham. 5 points in the game. Shoots the 3. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 11 rebounds in the game. That bucket in no time at all. Hero's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, that's his 3rd three-pointer in this game, and 2 of those came in the second, so he might be heating up.
Hardaway passes to Cunningham. Stewart, a screen for Cunningham. It's good. Cunningham's got 7 points in the game.
There's the handle of Cunningham on full display with that nice take.
Timeout. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to talk to his guys. And some changes here for the Heat. And Love comes in for Jaime Hawkins. And it's Butler in for Hero. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Duren, he's checked in for Paul Reed. Harris comes in for Isaiah Stewart. Asar Thompson, he's checked in for Fontecchio. And it's Jaden Ivey in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Richardson kicks to Love. Pass to Butler. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Richardson for 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duren's got rebound number 8 now on the night. On the wing, Thompson. Offline with his 3.
Shot, but I thought maybe him being open.
Miami leading by 17. Outside Rozier. Outside Butler. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the drive. Rebounded by the Pistons. Duren's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Ivy with the bucket.
And if Ivy can hit that shot with consistency, it really makes him a tough cover.
Now Rozier. He's coming off a 19-point game against the Hornets in Charlotte. Count that one. 12 points for him.
He has gotten into a great rhythm here in this quarter, playing with just bundles of confidence.
Pass to Harris. Cunningham outside. Duren a screen. Thompson. Shot's good by Duren.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Are we killing them at
Miami
anything?
leading by 14. Rozier the pass to Adebayo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
I don't know any coach who wouldn't love to have a Bam Adebayo. His versatility and commitment to the game are just outstanding.
And some changes here for the Heat. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Love. And Hero subbed in for Richardson.
And no secret here. This is what you need to do with the lead. Hit your free throws. And they're having a great second quarter at the line.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. Misses the 3.
spot for him.
Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved. A full team effort.
On a steal of all things.
So it's Miami now. Hero finds Rozier. Outside Butler. 6 on the shot clock. And Thompson sends it back.
He has the potential to be an elite NBA defender for a long time. Thompson can guard anybody. Playing with high energy, outworking the defense.
90% of this.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Now, here's Ivy. He has 6. Back to Cunningham. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Cunningham's got 6 in the quarter.
Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Oh, wasn't that wonderful? Easy to see why Shams has so many sources around the game. He's so easy to talk to.
Yeah, it's all about relationships at the end of the day. When the conversations come easily,
easy layups.
His purpose as a reporter.
Now, here's Rozier. 12 points for him. Guys are looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Cunningham. Takes a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Cunningham's got 12.
Yeah, and Cunningham there, able to shoot with his feet set. That's one he knows he can hit.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Hero. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by Harris. Ivy with it. Thompson from long range. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Miami Heat. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. From one Kevin to another, you guys were dominant in that first half and you have a big lead, but do you forget about that in the second half?
Oh, yeah. We got to treat it like a 0-0 game. I know we're going to stay in the locker room. We got to come out and win the third quarter. If we do that, we feel like we'll be okay. But like I said, this team is tough. We know they're capable of coming back.
Well, we'll see what happens, Kevin. Thanks. Now back to the other.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
Please represent the center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about the shot. It's all good. Let's hear it for our contestant.
He looks so disappointed. It's a hard shot. Sorry about it.
And as we welcome you to halftime, no other way to say it, an abysmal start for the Detroit Pistons.
Yeah.
They're getting cooked from long distance. Defensively, they have to do a better job of closing out.
Yeah, especially these days. It's not enough to protect the paint. Got to patrol the ARC as well.
All right, fellas.
Yep. All right.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You gotta like what Tyler Hero has done in this one.
Something that isn't his strength but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Trying to cut
Well,
this
the
in
way
half
I
here.
see it, it's an added bonus.
This quarter. Let's
and
get
you
down
can
by like
see
6 or
team
7.
chemistry really growing
shot.
as a result of him racking up the assists.
Hero in at shooting guard with Butler at small forward. In the post, it's Jovic and Adebayo. And it's Richardson in at the point guard position. It's the group on the floor for Miami.
Probably had enough
Instead, it
space
seems like
without
time and again
trying to
they
create more.
uncover those hidden gems. They're turning unknowns into big contributors.
That's one of the things they do best, Kevin. The list of names like that is long, but look no further than Udonis Haslem, whose jersey they retired last season. Their hard work culture seems to breed those kind of success stories.
Now, here's Cunningham after Tyler Hero's miss. Duran with the screen on Hero. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation.
Too locked into the play.
a minute played as the second half gets going. Down low, here's Richardson. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Cade Cunningham.
Foul, Cade.
The Heat have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
First personal foul. First team.
That's good from Richardson. Greg, what a great time to be a fan of basketball. Not just in the NBA, but all over the world.
Absolutely, Kevin. The sport just continues to grow, and there's increased value being placed on all-around skill, even in youth basketball. And I think that bodes well for the future of the game.
Left side, Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Adebayo with a screen for Hero. Here's Jovic from past the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Jovic has got 6.
Well, you got to love Hero's versatility. In addition to his scoring prowess, he's a very solid distributor.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 12. Harris outside. Duran against Adebayo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3, Harris. And it's Miami with the rebound. Richardson outside. Right side, Hero. Richardson outside. Outside Butler with the shot. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy.
And a moment here to see the numbers for Tobias Harris. Last year, getting it done. He averaged about 17 points a game last year. 6 rebounds and 3 assists. But to have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, he gives you something to build around night after night. Reliability is huge in this league.
Now, here's Cunningham looking to end the run, and that one goes long.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors, starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Bam Adebayo talked about how his mentality has evolved over his career. He said, shoot the ball. I feel like that's been my evolution. It sounds very simple, but I came into this league as a defender. I feel like the progression's been shoot the ball, worry about everything else later. Kevin?
Certainly, D.A. is a two-way threat. Thompson with the bucket.
Yeah, they get one to fall. Now 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
The Heat leading by 18. Pass to Hero. Adebayo against Duran. Adebayo down low. Duran pulls it in. Detroit has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Here's Cunningham. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Cunningham's got 14.
Well, yeah, that's why he was the #1 pick back in 2021. Cunningham showing there that he can dominate games.
Hero passes to Richardson. Adebayo with a screen on Cunningham. Richardson kicks to Butler. Over Thompson. Shots good from Butler. Butler's got 4 this quarter.
Well, if you're going to give Butler a look from the mid-range, he's more than happy to take it.
When it comes to players who like having fun, Greg, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
Really left alone that time. 9 points in the game so far.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
Pass to Harris. Back to Cunningham. Harris setting the pick for Cunningham. Driving to the basket.
You got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
Now Hero following Tobias Harris's three-point attempt. Richardson against Cunningham. Thompson right side. Back to Harris. Here's the three. Miami grabs the miss.
Well, it's just not been his night. He's finding good looks, but they're just not falling.
Pass to Jovic. Now here's Adebayo. He's got 12. Hero, that's a two-pointer. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Hero's got 15 points.
He had no time needed for Hero. He's always ready to fire.
Thompson a screen on Hero. Ivy with it. Butler covering. And Adebayo sends it back. Rozier is checked in for Miami. Then for the Pistons, Simone Fontecchio. He's checked in for Jaden Ivey. Hardaway is subbed in for Cade Cunningham.
Well, that's now his third triple of the game. First here in this second half.
Butler. And two free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Jalen Duren. Dan, you know, you think about Jimmy Butler, and you and I are fans of his game. Talk about a guy who calls it like he sees it, though. My goodness.
Yeah, that's an understatement. Look, Jimmy's never going to hold back. He'll call out his teammates. He'll call out opponents. He'll call out the referees. This guy acts with no fear.
Just don't call out the broadcasters, right? We want to stay out of his range.
And he would have no reason to.
Exactly.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
Pass to Jovic. Hits it from three-point range. Jovic has got 6 here in this quarter.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
Duren finds Hardaway. Shoots over Hero. Hardaway, no good. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Got a piece of it. Outside, Hero. From the arc. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got his 16th rebound on the night.
Well, 3 triples in the first half, but he seems to have gone cold from distance since the break.
Outside Rozier. Good D by Thompson. Detroit has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. All right, Stan, hypothetical situation. Down 1, shot clock is off. If you can pick anyone in the NBA, who do you want taking that shot?
Well, I'm going to go back in time a little bit, Kevin. The guy who really made my career for me as a head coach. I'm taking Dwayne Wade. He was the best that I ever saw. Not only did he have the ability to make clutch shots, he managed the game clock as well as anybody I've ever seen.
The situation was never too big for him, was it?
Never was, and he's so smart in addition to being as talented as he was.
Here's Fontecchio. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Fontecchio's got his second basket of the night.
And credit Harris for creating that high percentage look, scanning the floor and finding the best option.
Jovic passes to Rozier, and he gets it to go. Rozier's got 14 points for the game.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight. Well, I hate to say it, but he hasn't done a lot to help their cause tonight. He's been a little erratic from the floor.
Chalk up 2 there. 13 points for Butler.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate. Just sends the ball to an open shooter.
Here's Sasser. No scoring in this one. The jump hook. It's rebounded by Jovic.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Hero against Hardaway. Outside Butler. The Heat need to get a shot off. Hero, no good. This Pistons squad struggling. Up top, Sasser, defended by Butler. And here's Harris from the arc. Oh, drew the foul, almost hit the three-point bucket, but he'll go to the line to shoot three. Tyler Hero picks one up. That's good from Harris.
He's just one of those veterans you can count on from the line. Harris really makes an impact from the stripe.
All Reed's checked in for Detroit. Stewart comes in for Marcus Sasser. And he makes all three. The Heat leading by 21. Here's Butler into the lane. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul. Well, when it comes to drawing fouls, few do it better than Jimmy Butler.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, they've been hitting threes at a high clip, and the defense hasn't done enough to challenge them at the line. They need to close out and run them off the three.
And their passing has been great as well. Ball movement is key in getting good looks, and they've had that down tonight.
Now, here's Stewart out to the right wing. Here's Fontecchio. Buries the long-range jumper. Fontecchio's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Detroit. Outside, Hero. Jaquez sets a screen for Hero. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Hero's got 18 points.
Well, there's the answer from Hero. One of the best from three-point range in the league.
Pass to Harris. Fontecchio with it. Now Reed. Jaquez defending. A nice shot by Reed. He's got 6. The Heat leading by 21. Outside, Hero. Jaquez outside. Stewart with the steal. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Out to Harris. The tray. Rebound by the Heat. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Rozier finds Butler. There's 38 seconds left to play here in the third. Love wide open. He fires. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Love's got himself on the board with 3 there. Outside Hardaway. We've got 22 seconds left in the third. Rising inside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and-one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Great focus from Hardaway. Draws the foul and completes the play.
He is 3 for 3 from the free throw line.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
It's good.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And so it's Miami riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. They've got a big advantage in the turnover stats because of their intense defense. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. On the floor for Detroit, Isaiah Stewart out there with Paul Reed. Then it's Simone Fontecchio. Then it's Cunningham, and it's Moore in at the shooting guard position. Now, here's Stewart, following the miss by Josh Richardson. You coach Stan at various levels for 30 years. How has the transition been to the broadcasting business?
Well, Kevin, it's been great because of people like you and because I'm undefeated.
Right. But do you miss the aftermath when there's at least a score sheet? There's a scorecard that says win or loss.
I do miss that. There's no question. I miss the competition. I miss the camaraderie of building toward a result. But I've started to get some of that in broadcasting as I've gotten to know my partners better.
Well, it's great being your partner.
Likewise.
Yeah, he's in such a great rhythm right now. Makes sense to get him the ball any way you can.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Here is Cunningham after Terry Rozier's basket. Fires, high post, basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
Yeah, and Cunningham is one of the more difficult players to guard in that pick and roll.
Here's Rozier. Love outside. Back to Rozier. Adebayo with a screen for Rozier. Rebounded by the Pistons. He's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
Reed a screen on Hawkins. Here's Hardaway, and it's Miami with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible boardwork. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Now, here's Cunningham. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Hardaway. That's good from Cunningham.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Here's Hawkins. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Hawkins. Rozier kicks to Richardson. Just 4 to shoot. For 3. And it's Rozier that time on the assist by Richardson. Rozier's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Never shy about shooting the rock. We've seen Rozier go off in the playoffs before. He loves the limelight.
Fontecchio tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Richardson outside. No one near Rozier as he lets it fly. And again, Miami with the triple.
And this game has been so smooth for Rozier. He's finding his shots and really taking charge on the floor.
Beasley, the pass to Cunningham. Drives to the hoop. And Adebayo sends it back. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pistons will retain possession. Nikola Jovic is checked in for Kevin Love. And Detroit with a change here, too. Moore's checked in. Well, look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th.
You can hear him sputtering all the way over here. He knows he should have knocked that one down.
Cunningham against Rozier. Rebounded by Cade Cunningham. The Pistons have gone just 33% for the field in the 4th quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. And here is Moore. High post try. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo. So Rozier will bring it up for the Miami Heat. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th quarter. Adebayo with the screen on Cunningham. Richardson for 3. Detroit with the rebound. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Moore with the bucket.
Paul Reed.
The Heat leading by 23. Rozier the pass to Jovic. Here's Jaquez. Adebayo with a screen on Cunningham. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. A different look for Miami. Lowe's check in for Adebayo. Jimmy Butler comes in for Jaime Jaquez. And Hero subbed in for Rozier. Then for the Pistons, Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Paul Reed. Tobias Harris comes in for Isaiah Stewart. And Ivy subbed in for Moore. Fontecchio. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Cunningham looking it over. And it seems each season more things can be subject to video review. Are you a fan of that, Greg?
You know, I'm a fan of keeping the game moving. I'm not sure I'd get rid of review, but I sure would like the league to find a way to speed them up. And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Richardson against Cunningham. Clock at 6. A floater. Out to Harris. Over Love. Kept alive. Harris outside. Fires the three. Good on the triple. Harris has got 9 points here in the second half.
And really a combo forward with a solid outside touch. Harris is the ideal fit for the modern NBA.
Now here's Butler, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Well, you talk about a full 180. His play here in the second half has really come on. You can see his confidence building.
Richardson against Cunningham. Duren sets the screen for Harris. Harris missing again.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
Now, here's Ivy. Following the miss by Josh Richardson. Pass to Duren. Back to Ivy. And the NBA helping establish academies and even leagues, Greg, on foreign soil. Do you expect more to come?
I do, Kevin. I think the league recognizes it has a big role to play in the expansion of the game globally. Investments being made with the long-term view in mind.
Asar Thompson, he's checked in for the Pistons. And that one falls for Ivy.
And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jaden Ivey gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
Now, here's Butler. Inside, here's Jaquez. Duren pulls it in.
Wow, missed opportunity from point-blank range. You got to make those.
Harris draws the double. Ivy finds Thompson. Good on the three-point shot.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
The Heat leading by 20. Now Rozier to the paint. Outside for Robinson. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Butler's got 3 assists in the game.
Robinson in the mix, coming right back.
Rozier against Cunningham. For 3, Harris. Detroit keeping it alive. A new 14. Duren with the screen on Robinson. Ivy passes to Duren. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Harris's shot is off.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots. Better selection. You have to be set up for success.
Now, here is Robinson. Pass to Butler. Outside Rozier. Over Harris. And there's Rozier on the assist by Butler. Rozier's got 24 points.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. So, Greg, you played the point. And create a player, if you had to pick a different position to play, which would it be?
Ooh, good question.
Definitely feels like a real
Probably Small forward, wing. I'd like to be a fearsome finisher who can soar and dunk over everybody.
Ryan is checked in for Miami. Ryan sets the screen for Butler. And Thompson sends it back.
Well, Thompson not only matches up well defensively, he can turn back shot attempts.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
The Heat making a switch here. Ware's checked in. To the middle. 6 to shoot. Butler from outside. Rebound by the Pistons. Harris has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Cunningham. And Rozier pulls it down. Rozier's got 6 rebounds in the game. Oh, that's blocked.
Well, Duran making his physical presence known.
Cunningham kicks to Harris. No good with the triple.
Well, another 10-cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
Now, here's Butler. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
They need this one. It's Cunningham with the drive, and that's 2 points on the layup. Cunningham's got 7 now in this quarter.
Yeah, this is what the coaching staff wants to see. Cunningham being aggressive.
Pass to Rozier. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Ivy. Pistons shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Thompson outside. And here is Duran. Back to Thompson. Harris with it. Robinson picks him up. Duran sets the screen for Harris. And the league trying to get a bit more competition in the All-Star game. Right, you got any ideas there?
Well, cash prizes seem to work well for the in-season tournament. Even a little something might help up the ante just a bit.
And Miami making a change here. The Heat leading by 23.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Heat.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
Hey, you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Terry Rozier.
Yeah, and I loved his attitude tonight. He really had that scorer's mentality. Absolutely no one was stopping him.
Now, here's Cunningham after Terry Rozier's miss. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Ivy. That's in, coming off the assist from Cunningham.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Rozier with the ball. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly.